Why are we trying to get it all figured out before we start? We hear this consistently, right? Especially when I'm doing sales calls, and I'm sure we all can relate, is we're waiting to figure it out before we start. But this takes decades. This is an ongoing process that actually never stops. It's perpetual learning, and we're making it up as we go. The successful people, or what I would call successful in entrepreneurship or business, anything, in art, are the people that don't have to have it figured out. They just begin, and the rest works itself out because we ask the questions or we figure it out ourselves. I hear this consistently. I'm just not ready yet. I'm just waiting to get my content sorted. My website will be up soon. I just need to get my Facebook group or page sorted first, then I'm ready. You're ready now. You're ready now. How many people really go look at websites? I can't say I've looked at anyone's website. In fact, none of my mentors or coaches I've looked at the website. I don't even know if they've got a website. You're ready now. If you're waiting to create that speaking opportunity for yourself, and I always love this, make your own opportunities instead of waiting for someone else to invite you on their stage. If someone's going to invite you on their stage, it's because they see the value in you to their audience. First, you need to create your value, and that comes from you doing your own thing first. Morning, Belinda. You're never ready. You are never going to have it figured out because it's consistently, it's perpetual motion. We're constantly working on this. Remove these beliefs that it has to be perfect to start. Remove that if you have a workshop, I mean, this is what I'm doing with my tribe at the moment. We're putting out into the future dates in a chosen city that we get excited about to run our own workshop or speaking gig. You don't have to have your content sorted yet. All you need is a title and a paragraph. So simple, a title and a paragraph to make a Facebook event and give it a date that you're going to work towards. The content comes. If you want to begin coaching, then start coaching. Get it out there. It constantly figures itself out. Hey, Heather. It's like this incredible paralysis analysis, this procrastinating because we're wanting to have it figured out. Hey, Carolyn. Because we're wanting to have it figured out before we even start and bring it to the world. But it just doesn't work like that. Those who are kicking butt or doing it or running or seem to take more control of their business and their lifestyle, which is all the same, are the ones that are just doing and know that the answers come. The answers come. I didn't have no idea how to put together a world tour or create a global brand. I just figured it out along on the run. Some of it was guessing. Some of it was asking questions of people who I felt were smarter than me in that area. I asked the right people, or I just did it and I learned from my mistakes and then fixed it. Went around it, over it, through it, under it, whatever. Or I would pay someone for advice, and literally having a couple of mentors or coach. But if you're holding yourself back, because you're trying to have it figured out first, you're not gonna ever start, because trust me, even after 25 years in film and TV and speaking, I don't have it figured out. It's infinite. We are infinite. And when you really grasp that, you realize that we cannot have it figured out. Coaching is a whole lot of intuition. A whole lot of intuition. The stuff that we want to figure out is, how can I put that in a container so I can contain people or work them through a system or a process to get there. This is where you fail forward fast. But the only way to create these systems and processes is actually just to begin. You throw yourself in the deep end, and trust me, you learn to swim really fast. You learn to swim really fast, even if it's just a really shit doggy paddle. You still, or some people just seem to be able to float. Jump in. You're ready now. I get this so often. This is like the biggest pushback in a sales call. I'm not ready yet. Rubbish. You are ready the moment you change your mind. That's nuts, isn't it? The very moment you change your mind is the very moment that you've changed your life. It's that decision that has broken the pattern that you're running for yourself. I'm not there yet. I'm not good enough. I don't have it sorted yet. I don't have a website. Shift all that meaningless shit to the side and begin. Make that choice today that you are going to begin or take this to the next level. I say this time and time again. If you want to be a world-class speaker, and if you want to be a speaker, full stop, then make the decision to do that now. Now, what are the things that you need to do? And begin. World-class speakers don't need websites. World-class speakers just need to create your own workshops, create your own speaking engagements, even if it's a little meetup every 6 weeks. Begin your craft. Push that shit. It is exactly. Begin your craft. And if you're wanting to go now from national to international, the choice is simple. This is what we're doing in our tribe right now, choosing a city, picking a date, and we're going to make this up as we go, of course. I just happen to be there laying out the foundations or the tracks for them as they go. But enough of the, I just want to figure it out. Yeah, I'm almost there. You're there. You're there. This is before I jump on a plane tomorrow morning, this is my little push to you. We're coming into June. We're halfway through 2019. We're halfway through already. Can you believe that? We're halfway through. If you are still in that space, and there'll be someone watching this who is, or some peoples, change that mindset. Change that mindset of trying to figure it out. You figure it out along the way. You might as well be making money and creating opportunities along the way. If you're going in a loop, cut that loop. Cut that. You are ready now. When people ask me, when I do the sales calls for someone like Portugal retreat, and they go, I'm just not ready yet. You're ready if you want to be a world-class presenter, and you know going to a retreat for 5 days is the next step to intensify that and move you through, but yet you can't make that decision. You see how you're staying in that same pattern. I want to do that, but I can't make the decision to do that. It's as simple as that, because the people that are doing these sales calls have the money. Otherwise it wouldn't be there. The retreats obviously aren't always cheap. It's that decision to go, do you know what, bugger it, I'm in. You've already let go of old self. Your old self peels off, and you've actually given yourself permission to step up into the new space. I am going to become a world-class presenter. I am coming to this retreat, or I am doing this training, or I am going to run my own workshops, speaking gigs. It's the fuzz. You see how making that decision cuts off the old pattern and lets go. This is why when people make these decisions, they go, oh my God, everything just started to click since I joined that training or that retreat or worked with you, or I literally just made that decision. I'm ready. You ready? Stop trying to figure this shit out. Get amongst it. We're halfway through the year. Let's pick this up. Let's pick up our game. And so when we get through to that August and we come into that last part of the year, we're going, holy shit, what a ride. We don't want to be getting there still trying to figure it out, because we never get to that